Attention gamers, every day I get a lot of comments asking me if I am secretly critical playing around on a TTS bot, which honestly leaves me more flattered than a Maybelline model being chanted teeth gap diff in public, because being compared to someone who can make a video tier listing literal water fun to watch is an honor. And ever since I started doing some variety commentary on my Rav Rambles channel, people had been requesting a collab with the king of sarcasm himself. So when I saw that he recently commentated over a video that I covered a few months back, I figured what better way to give you a preview of what our collab would look like in a poorly edited mashup forced co-commentary between our videos covering the same ridiculous savage pillow fighting shitfest. So here is Rav and Charlie collab, kind of as Rav pretends they were friends and filmed this footage together.
Think of when you think of pillow fights. There's an entire pillow fighting league called the PFL, up there with some of the great sports like professional cornhole and competitive zip popping, and it combines elements from the WWE and a sad street fight between two mothers at their children's daycare. So please, allow me to introduce you to this wonderful new sport.
Alright ladies and gentlemen, as the neighborhood mailman props the pillows and sets the scene for what is most definitely the weirdest thing YouTube has recommended me today, I would like to welcome you to the Pillow Fighting League Championships between the newcomer, the mythical fourth punk rock Powerpuff Girl, who has become known for her borderline assault antics against the reigning champ, the girl who robbed that diner in Pulp Fiction. And like any other sport that takes place in some Phantom of the Opera fetish fanboy's basement, we have our casual unnecessary groping involved, and thus we begin with the notorious squat into stare down from Ron Weasley that seemingly has no effect against trailer trash Tina, so she ups the ante with some carpal tunnel exercises and say no more, we are off. The porker in the pink quick to hit the double pillow pull to nab a cheap shot before Carrot Top stabilizes, proving why she is the champ with that 1-2 Chris Brown, and the last swing seemingly poked the blonde bear, triggering that rage that the crowd all paid $0 to see, until she says screw it, I'm gonna just bulldoze the bitch, and everyone say hi to the guy who remains hopeful he'll get a free ass grab out of this gig. But this savage is just determined to pry her head right up her competitor's anus until they both end up planted on the Walmart clearance gymnast mats, and we quickly see thick Pink Floyd falling victim to the straddle smother and sucker punch combo from crackpot Jenny Weasley.
Yeah, the only rule in Pillow Fighting League is don't call the cops. Punching is completely legal. I wouldn't be surprised if the pillowcases were filled with bricks. Like, this shit is pretty hardcore. And of course this is a grudge match between Rose Thorn and Jackie Jarrett.
The bottom bitch tries to get up only to be mounted like a wild caribou, but this lasts only a few seconds before raging Regina takes over and says my turn to ride, while literally trying to stuff the champ's head into the pillowcase like it's some kind of taxidermy tactic to this shitfest. And on behalf of the entire studio here at this registered sex offender's basement, I would like to apologize for the lack of video quality, as it turns out there's not too much money in murder porn, so this footage is being brought to you live from an iPhone 2 as we see round 1 coming to an end with a suffocating smotherfest from the chick who looks like Anna Faris went on a strict cake and cocaine only diet.
I mean, I don't need to bring you up to speed on the lore, I'm sure. These two have hated each other for years, a lot of bad blood there. Ever since the night that Rose Thorn's husband accidentally moaned Jackie's name during a wet dream, she's hated her ever since. So it's finally nice to see them throw down here in this wonderful facility here. Of course, this is a meth lab by day, but a pillow fighting coliseum by night.
She'll turn this friendly pillow fight into a piñata popping ordeal where this coked up Kim Possible is just determined to get to whatever candy her opponent has stuffed inside of her Green Day concert garb, and bam, look at the Barry Bonds blast to the damn dome she just delivered. And right when you think there is some remorse to check if her opponent is okay, she goes in for the kill. Like literally the kill, as she tries to straight up strangle gothic Gwyneth Paltrow to death, and right when she escapes the grasp of this genocidal ginger, she gets Amazon Prime delivered another haymaker to the head. And that did it. The gloves are off, these ladies now reenacting Lindsay Lohan's fight fantasies from Mean Girls, until eventually the mailman acting as the ref has to stand in, deeming this a total departure from anything he'll be able to sell to some perverts as pillow fighting at this point.
Jackie Jarrett's at the advantage here, got her in a full mount. She's going for her downtown Alaska super slam! Ooh, Rose Thorn breaks free. Close call, nearly broken in half. Referee trying to break it up here. Ooh, but not even referee Asmongold is safe. Peace was never an option. Safety is impossible. Rose Thorn with a huge takedown. Both pillows now double fisting. Oh boy, she's unleashing a whirlwind now. God, we need to get an ambulance in here.
Off to the second round of 3, which begins just like the other two, with the added twist that Mr. Always Incognito mode lifestyle referee now has to dodge the swings as well. paired with just an absolutely brutal beat down on the ghetto Barbie, and I have to say this chick definitely takes her punches better than any guy I know, as she immediately gets back up like some ungodly combination of a sugar-high toddler and an immortal zombie.
Holy shit, she's going for a Yoshimitsu seppuku move. Oh, I was wrong! The United States of Smash! Jackie Jarrett's body is composed of 60% water, 40% ass kicking.
But then our little ginger snap gives her the straddle smother and sucker punch combo once again, as she just bludgeons the lights out of this unkillable raid boss. Which ends the round with the blonde punching bag exchanging some words with the mailman, probably along the lines of questioning how the piss that Conor McGregor-style murder attempt she just put on was not against the rules. But it's okay, because within minutes this chick has regenerated all 3 of her brain cells that were just bludgeoned out of her head, and it's back and ready to get sweaty for the last round.
Looking like something out of the Kama Sutra now. This could be the end! Ooh, only a 2 count. Don't know exactly what happened over there, but the referee said it's a 2 count. I'm having a hard time understanding what's going on here. This looks like football players trying to recover a fumble. It's hard to make out what She gets an arm up! The shoulder is up, we're good. The match will continue. The spectators are on the edge of their seats, and maybe just edging as well. Oh, she's going for a motorboat attempt on Rose, but she shuts that shit down right away.
But our champ has had her fun. You can hear Molly and Arthur Weasley from the crowd shouting Mortal Kombat finisher lines at their offspring, which turns this final round into a very calculated kill combo, as she quickly slips in the back door, gets the lock she was looking for, and then slowly drains the will out of her contender like a snake trying to subdue a fucking hippopotamus, until what we previously thought would never happen, happens. Blonde Betty taps out, and that puts an end to it. So to no one's surprise, she doesn't take the loss well. Goes for a quick one on the perv, but only Chris Hansen can succeed at surprising that guy as she exits the stage, as a zero amount of people follow to check if she is okay after getting the absolute shit kicked out of her for 10 minutes.
Rose takes home the PFL belt for tonight, and Jackie's not happy about it. She says, "Hold my 50 Shades of Grey book, I'm not done here. The match is ended, but the ass beating has only just begun." An audience member getting in there trying to break them up. Probably never been so happy to break up on a fight in his life. Oh, I think he's grabbing her titties. An interesting tactic for breaking up a fight. Man just went in there yanking her backwards and then honks on her milkers a little bit, and it seems to have worked. It seems like they're both calming down here. It looks like that's gonna be into this scuffle here. And Rose Thorn is still your winner.
So there you have it. The best preview I can provide of what a collab between me and the sarcasm god himself would look like. Maybe I will just tattoo his name across my nipples and go hand deliver a 65-foot dildo to his door as an invitation to do this for real, and the people can get what they want. So go let the Rav Rambles channel hang out in your sub boxes. That's where it would be if it ever happened. Rav out.
Don't fuck with Rabby boy, I'm in your crib with the blappy boy. Talk to me slick and I'm popping your pappy. If happy talk back, then I'm taking your Grammy, and boy oh boy I'll make her happy. Let's go.